Alright, you look. How's it going? What a lovely bloody day it is. Look at that. Absolutely shocking. Can't believe it. Again, I just cannot believe it. I've got this Thunder Tiger MTA4 again. It's been the focus for a little while now. But the last time I ran this, it was running absolutely mint. And then I put the shell on and the needles started winding themselves out because I reckon the O-rings must have gone a bit perished. And what a common thing what happens is when the O-rings perish a little bit, or they just wear out, the vibrations and just generalness, it makes the needles normally wind out. Sometimes they do wind in and it goes lean, but normally they wind out and it keeps going rich, and you have to wind them in again and then it'll go out again. You never keep a tune on it, as some of you like to say. Keep a tune. That's what some of you say, isn't it? That's down with the kids now. Keep a tune, bro. So what I did, I had another Pro 28 engine with a carb on it. I've done a video a little while back. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look. I took the carb off of that, put it on this engine. Now there are two different carbs, and someone said the one that was on this engine was for an S50, and the one that I put on it is the one that's meant to go on this engine. I don't know. You lot will know all about it. You tell me. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get this going. I'll tell you what, I was in Wales for a week and it was absolutely lovely, brilliant. Took the MP9, took the Mini Savage, and we had a really good time. I did actually made a couple of videos actually while I was there, and yeah, we had a really good time. In fact, I'll tell you a little story, and this is why I've said in the past, and I'll say it again: listen to your wives. And if you are a wife, you're always right. My wife's always right. Now, we was on our way home, and for some reason I always back up my next door neighbour. I always say, no, he's a good bloke. On the way home, and she said to me, I wonder if the weirdo next door neighbour's going to be out and about on his driveway, because I don't want to have to be taking the cases down with him there, because she doesn't like him because, well, several reasons. He scared her a few times and blah blah blah. Anyway, I said, no, he's alright, he'll be alright. He'll probably ask how our holiday is and all that, and say, it's been alright while we were away and all that. So we got home, he's out on his drive, and he didn't say a word, no eye contact, didn't say a single dicky bird. Anyway, got a few cases down, and I was just moving the wheelie bins around, because I had a house sitter, and he done the bins for us and all that while we were away. And he turned around and he didn't say anything about how was your holiday, blah blah, hello, how are you, nothing. He just turned around and said, can you secure the wheelie bins, because a magpie pecked a hole in one of your bin bags and put some rubbish on my drive. I was like, right. I couldn't concentrate on what he was telling me, because my missus was standing over there, and I knew what she was going to say. She was going to say, I told you so. And I couldn't concentrate on what he was saying, but he'd filmed it, and he filmed this little magpie that was pecking a hole in a bin bag, and I think there's a Kit Kat wrapper and some stuff on the drive, right? Anyway, I couldn't concentrate on what he was saying because I knew she was going to say, I told you so. I knew she wanted to say it there and then, but she didn't. I thought she was going to turn around and say, there, I told you so, but she didn't. She waited till I got indoors, and she was like, I told you. He's a weirdo. He didn't even ask how you were. The first thing he done was moan at you. But there you go. Listen to your wives. They're always right about everything. Absolutely everything. I don't know why I always back him up. I always do. I always say, no, he's alright. He won't moan about nothing. He's a good bloke. Then he moans. Anyway, let's get this going. If you can relate to that little story, put it in the comments, because I'm sure there's many people that can relate to that. Right, here we go. Let's make some noise, shall we? Let's make some noise. Stick a bit of nitro. What we got today, this is 25% Nitro today. Can't remember, what did I run us on last? I think it was 25 again last time, so we've still got the same fuel. But this carburetor's going to need a bit of an adjustment because it come off of that other engine that I built from scrap, actually, the other engine. So it will need a little bit of an adjustment, I would imagine. I should think so anyway. Yeah, for some reason their throttle trim is got a bit funny. Alright, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Now we should get brakes. Oh, it still does it a little bit. Still does it a little bit, so we'll come back on that one. There we go. And we got 4, not quite. Funny, that, isn't it? Right, now we got full throttle, end points are good, brake doesn't move the throttle anymore, so we're all good there. Happy days. Right, glow starter, primage, hopefully we'll be all right. see what we got. Are we recording? We are. Oh my god. Steering trim needs a bit. Something like steering trim. That's better. Going in a straight line more or less. Crabbing a little bit. Crabs a little bit for some reason. Brakes are bloody good. Brakes are a little bit, brakes are good. At high speed is very loose as well on this one. High speed's very loose. Second gear's working brilliantly, if you heard that. There was second gear. Oh, this is brilliant, working really well. Oh yes, now we're talking. Second gear? Yeah, someone said that second gear weren't working in the last video, but I heard it and I can hear it now. I think it works brilliant. Does change a little bit early, but we can't, I don't really care about that. I don't care about how early it changes. The brakes are always on though. So that will need to be adjusted. That's better. Oh, this is brilliant. Apart from it crabbing slightly for some reason. A really cool little truck. Yeah, I know second gear doesn't sound, you know, I know it changes early and it kind of just goes in it a bit, but I think it's brilliant. Although I do think it's probably stuck in second now though. Oh no, that won't. Well, I think that's running like a dream. I did notice that the wheel nuts worked themselves off in the last one. I nearly lost the wheel nut in the other video. But man, this is running perfect. Can't moan about that. Let's just see if we can get a little bit on the low end. Oh no, a little bit too much, I reckon, maybe. I reckon we're probably there. We'll see. Well, it ain't gonna be perfect, is it? 20-odd-year-old engine, you know? It ain't gonna be perfect. But I reckon I'll say it's pretty mint. Brakes working well. Someone said to me, get rid of that reverse gearbox, just have forward. No. I don't like messing things up like some of you lot do. It come with the reverse in it when it was new, and it's going to keep the reverse in it now. Even though I probably won't use it. I don't know what that's all about. Woo! Lovely truck. Got some power in it, I'll tell you that now. Certainly got some power in it. And then reverse. Still going, we are, oh, man, unbelievable. Alright, back forward again. Ha ha ha. Just such a brilliant little truck, man. So there it is, absolutely mint Thunder Tiger MTA4. I know some of you are going to say it wasn't changing gear at the end there. I know that. there is something a bit funny going on in that gearbox. I know there is. At the moment, I'm not all that bothered about it. I don't really care about it at the moment. Maybe I'll care about it later on, but at the moment I don't, because I haven't really got time to be taking that apart and fixing it at the moment. I've got a busy couple of weeks, but I might take it out and take it apart at some point in the future. Someone asked me if this is for sale. Everything's for sale. Most things, not everything. That's for sale if you're interested in it, but it's not actively going to be listed because I quite like it. I'm going to keep it for a little while. But very happy with how the engine's running. I think it's running pretty good. That carburetor on it's doing it a lot of good. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably rebuild that other one, which apparently is for an S50. I mean, I don't know enough about them to know whether it is or whether it isn't, but I'll probably rebuild that one, put some new O-rings in it, and just keep it on the shelf as a spare. It's probably what I'll end up doing, and then leave that carburetor on there. It's probably what I'll do, because if that is the right carburetor for that engine, obviously it makes sense to keep that one on it rather than switch it. But then again, it might be I don't know, who knows, maybe you know more than me. I really don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you can relate to me magpie neighbour story, I'm sure there'll be some that can relate. Everyone's got a neighbour everyone's got someone in their life actually that only wants to talk to them when they want to moan about something, or if they want something from you. You know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? There's people out there like that, you know, didn't you? You know, when they're there, if they look at you and they're going to talk to you, you know, right, they're going to moan about something, or they're going to want something. And yeah, I want your stories. Put them in the comments. Your stories about, it doesn't have to be neighbours, it could be anybody. Put it in the comments. I want to hear your little stories. Anyway, you lot, thanks for watching. I'll catch you lot on the next one. Treat everyone equally. Treat people how you want to be treated. Have a nice life. Don't stress about everything, because I know at the moment, with all this life at the moment, you know, social media and all of that, things seem to be stressful for some people, but I don't find it stressful. I find it relaxing. Just chill out, enjoy the sun, enjoy the birds, enjoy nature, yeah? Unless you live in a place where there's no nature. I mean, why would you do that? Go and live in a place where there's just animals everywhere, trees, birds, and we'll all have a good life. Actually don't, because then all the places with trees and birds will become like London and other places, and there'll be no trees and birds because everyone will build houses everywhere, and everyone will put astroturf down and get rid of all the grass. There'll be no grass left. Oh man, humans, disgraceful people, disgraceful creatures. We are though, aren't we? I'll see you later.